It's always on the top of Utah's voters' minds, so we're going to go ahead and shift into that. This year, we saw an abrupt end to school as we know it, and we shifted into an online-based platform. Are you concerned that with everything that had to happen, that students might be falling behind based on the shift we had to make this year?
Well, there's always a concern anytime we disrupt the way that our students are educated, but I have to give a shout out to our teachers. I have friends in other states, friends in Virginia, whose students still are not getting any type of feedback or educational opportunities with their teachers. And here in the state of Utah, our teachers, in just a matter of a couple days, completely changed the way that they were delivering education. I have 2 kids in public school, and it's been just incredible to watch. And there are some lessons that we can learn from this. The first lesson is we can never replace a teacher with technology, and I think that's a really important lesson.
Yeah, parents everywhere have learned that lesson, right?
In fact, I think the approval rating for teachers right now is maybe higher than it's ever been. But second of all, though, there are opportunities to augment what's happening in the classroom with the ability to do some virtual learning, and that's a big deal.
Let's talk about that more, because sometimes it takes a crisis like this, a pandemic, to implement changes that we were kind of working toward anyway. Do you see some of these changes we've made as being permanent fixtures in the Utah education system?
I do, and specifically with higher education. I talked to one university president, I won't say who it was, who said, this is one of the best things that's happened to us. I have some professors who refuse to do any type of remote learning or online education who have now been forced to do that, and it's been very good. I have a son in college at SUU who finished up the semester back at home and had a wonderful experience being able to learn online, still take his finals, is doing very, very well.
What will school look like moving forward this fall? What's it going to look like when our kids go back to our public buildings?
Well, I wish I had a crystal ball to be able to see that, but what I can tell you is, as the head of the coronavirus task force, we've been working with Governor Herbert, we've been working directly with our Board of Education and our superintendent, and we are planning to be back this fall. That's what everyone is working towards. That's the goal. We believe that the innovators in this country are going to be coming up with treatments to lessen the extent of this virus, and we're preparing as if we're going to be able to reopen.
But you expect to see students going back to the physical school building come fall?
That's what we're planning towards, and they'll make that decision as it gets closer, but we're preparing for that.
Okay, we have a question now from Andrew Lawrence. Here's his question for you, Lieutenant Governor. Pay for teachers has increased steadily, and that is great, but what other ways do you plan to help teachers and education in Utah?
That's a great question, and I'm glad it was asked, because I have a brother who was a teacher and isn't a teacher anymore. There's a couple reasons for that. As we've traveled across the state, I visited 205 of the 248 cities, and we're going to finish that as soon as we can. But what I learned was that we've taken the joy out of teaching. It's not just teacher pay, that's important, but we've put so many requirements on teachers. This school grading and high-stakes testing, none of which is making our kids any smarter. We require our districts to file over 300 reports at the state and federal level every year. And again, it's taken the joy out of teaching. What we have to do is restore the entrepreneurs of the classroom and let teachers get back to doing what they do best, and that's teaching.
Okay. We will be back. Coming up, we're going to address some questions about some of the state's more controversial responses to the pandemic. That's next on Coronavirus, A Path Forward.